Hello and welcome, dearest. I'm Grandma Mimsy, and today I am doing plate M426. Trying to find the angles that don't have the reflection but the lighting. I hope you can see that. This is cooking, all things cooking, and it has chili peppers. Let's see here. Oh, there we are. Hope you can see that. There's chili peppers. My plate has been removed of the blue film. It has been wiped off with alcohol. It has dried. This is the last mani that I did, and it's actually held up pretty well. I didn't seal it. I didn't top coat it. I just kind of did what I did because I was gonna make some changes, and then I went, you know what? Let me just do these other videos, and we'll kind of go from there. And it held up really well. I've got a little bit of edging on these ones that I use a lot because of washing dishes and stuff on the tips. There is ever so slightly coming off, but I am really hard on my nails. And yeah, I still wash dishes by hand because even though we got the new dishwasher, which I love, as much as I could in an inanimate object because it makes life a lot easier, it does the main dishes, the bowls and the forks and knives and all the cooking utensils and things like that. Unfortunately, it's a countertop one, so it's still small. It's slightly bigger than a tiny microwave. It barely fits underneath my cabinet. I have half of an inch, if that, of clearance between the dishwasher and the cupboard that is above it. And so I have to get strategic about filling the tank of water, which is fine. It's easy enough to do. But it's not big enough to hold my pots and pans because the handles are too long for it to actually fit. So I still have to wash dishes by hand, but by far a lot less. And it's helping a lot with all the stuff that's coming from storage because I don't have to stand there and hand wash that. Storage containers and things like that. Yay! Anyway, moving on. You're here to see the plate, not to hear about my dishwasher. But I love my dishwasher. Anyway. Moving on. So I'm going to use my little happy clips and we will take this off. I normally would have already done that, but I wanted to share the results of my latest mani. And this is part of the reasons why I love maniology is that I have had certain polishes and manis last that I really didn't top coat. And they lasted almost a week before they started to chip. I've had the color Frozen, which I love because it's a sparkle pink. That has lasted 3 weeks without a top coat. It is by far the longest lasting polish maniology has that I have ever seen. And getting it off sometimes even is difficult with polish remover, hence the clips. I can't tell you. I have to sit there. Most of the polishes that I use, polishes, top coats, everything, I can put these little clips on. And yeah, I got a new set. So I have the purple set and the pink set. But part of the purple ones didn't make it here. So we ended up ordering the pink set, which, yay! And we'll probably end up ordering more because they work really well, but I want more. And it's hard to explain why. So there's that clip. So yeah, the only problem with these is that when you get to a certain point, I don't feel like I can put the last few on because it's kind of hard to, I need more. It's kind of hard to clip with the clips on, so it gets fun trying to add the clips to the other hand. So, and as I said, most of these, for the most part, I might not have enough. Most of these, it's just a matter of having this in for just a few minutes, if that, and everything kind of melts away and comes off. And there might be a minor amount of what I would call scrubbing, buffing with the pads ever so gently, and it comes off fairly quickly. As you shall see. I don't know how I'm going to do this last one, but we'll make the attempt. Oh, hey, on camera, I'm actually going to be able to do it. Talent! I did them all. No, I didn't. Where's the... I need one more. How did I miss the baby key? No, don't fall down. Oh, good grief. See, that pretty much took most of it off, just for that tiny amount of time it was there. Let's try this again. Okay, now, can we? Da da da, drum roll, please. Okay, so we have those on. We're gonna let it sit for a minute. I wonder, can I stamp with these on? How did I lose one again now? I know I just pulled another one out. I'm losing my mind. Where did I stick the other ones? Oh well. You know what? We're just gonna run with it because you know, subconsciously I like that one with the snowflake in the center. Didn't put one on there, so we're just gonna leave it. It's gonna look a little odd. See how that just kind of comes off super quick and easy. I've been out this, what, less than 10 minutes? Reds are hard, so reds will probably need a second coat attempt. And I'm folding down the part that had the polish from the previous hold so that it doesn't end up on me. And then the parts of these that don't have polish on them, I then flip them and reuse them to clean off my plates when I'm doing other manis and things. So I'm not going to do this as a full level because I'm going to end up taking this off because I have other plates to do. Fun. I have a lot of other plates to do. There's, I want to say at least 20. And that's a rough estimate in my head of just the ones that I have lined up to share. I probably have another 50 or 75 others to do. Oh my God. So yes, this is part of the manicure process that I take the old polish off. I then use the Maniology cuticle oil. Next would be this. And then there's the base coats that Maniology offers. There's several versions of the base that I use, and a sticky base coat over that, and then I do the coordinating base polish color, and then the stamping layers, and then several layers from the smudge-free top coat, and then another of the sticky base because it dries really hard, and then a regular top coat. So yeah, I end up with about 10 layers on the nails. Because, like I keep saying, I do a lot with my nails. Not so much that I'm using my nails for things. It's just my hands are in with dishes and cooking and things from scratch. And washing dishes before I got the dishwasher, and now still what I have to wash by hand. And that doesn't even include the cleaning, of all things. That's where we are. And no, I don't do the latex gloves because I don't like the feel of them. I'll use them like for packing and for really nasty, gross, dirty things that ew. But for the most part, especially like washing the dishes and cleaning, I want to be able to feel that the dish is clean, and you can't do that with the gloves on, at least not in my experience. So yeah, I love ocean floor. The only bad thing about it is that it's a very blue-green that ends up everywhere. So putting it on is not a problem. Taking it off is. I think I got most of it. So we're just going to use the I'm going to test out these shades because peppers are different shades of orange, red, and green. Waited too long. Ooh. So this is, oops, Winterberry. And that is B493. And then this is Ocean Floor, B483. And then this is Doom, which is B405. That. And then we did Fireside, which is really awesome for that red. B189. Nope, wait a minute. Yeah, right here. So B189. And then this is Candy Apple, which is B456. And then Candy Cane, B458, which is this one. And then this one is Lima, B474. So there's that. Bring the light a little closer. I don't know if you can see that clearly. Grab my other. Sometimes it gets really dark. So there's the different shades that we have for that. And then next page. And I have questions. What shows do you watch? I was watching a lot of different series like Virgin River and Bridgerton and When Calls the Heart and what's the one about the horses? Heartland and a bunch of other shows. And I swear to you, I have these shows that I have picked out to watch that I honestly didn't think Hubster would be interested in. And I would watch them during the day or during times that he was at work for my entertainment viewing options. And then there were other shows that we would watch together as a couple. Typically I would watch the episode, the most recent episode, and then when he was able to watch the episodes, then yes, I would end up rewatching them again with him because he likes to talk to the show. He likes to chatter along. Oh, they did that? Oh my gosh. Oh my, he just can't help himself. He's a talker, and I prefer to enjoy things in peace and quiet and let things to unfold. And then he asks questions. There'll be times that I will go, yeah, this is based on the book. I read the book, but I haven't seen this, so I don't know if that's how accurate it's going to be. Or no, this is just a new show. I know nothing about it. I just saw a preview and thought we'd like it, and I absolutely have no clue what's going on. So until we watch it, I can't tell you anything. So don't ask questions. Just watch the show. And he'd be like, why did he do that? And I'm like, I just saw the same thing you did. I have no idea. Okay. So yes, I will pre-watch certain things that I want to watch in peace or that are complicated. Like Amazon has the Wheel of Time. That show I have to watch maybe once or twice because I know it's based on books, but I didn't get to read those. And so sometimes they are intricate enough that, yeah, I have to kind of go, I'm a little lost and confused. And I know I missed a stamp in there. Can we get that one still? Nope. So, yeah, I've had to sometimes rewind something and back it up and go, okay, what did they just say? What did they just do? What in the world is going on? Just because it's a little complicated and it deals with complex issues that are not real life issues. So, nope. It's gonna mess up. So, yes, I will watch those episodes by myself when I can. Nope. So, needless to say, but like I said, I choose shows for us that I explore for us to watch that I think he would be interested in as well. And then, you know, some of these, what they call guilty pleasures, these various shows that I didn't think he'd actually have any interest in. And there is one of his coworkers that we are friendly with, and so we chat about the different series of shows and things that are available. And so I've kind of said, oh, well, there's this one and this one and this one. And he goes, oh, interesting. So he's gone off to watch these shows. And he was there one time on his break watching one of the episodes of Bridgerton. And Hubster was kind of like, oh, okay. So when he came home and I was watching something similar in one of the series episodes, or the friend called and was asking questions about some things, and I was kind of going, okay, let me go back this up. He goes, oh, that's what he was watching. Yeah, that's what we were watching. That's what we were talking about. And so at one point when the season comes back for the next season on most of these shows, I have a tendency that I will go in and just because I'm that way, and I remember what happened each season, but I like to rewatch it fresh. So I will start from the beginning for the most part if it's something that has been a while since I've seen, because like with some of these ones on Netflix, they're gone for a year and a half. There, we got it to go. So, needless to say, I will come back and rewatch them. So, I was rewatching all of them last year to get caught up. And he's like, "Oh no, you don't have to turn that off. I'll sit there. I don't mind. It's okay. You can keep watching it." And he starts asking questions. And the funny thing, I'm like going, "All right, you know what? Are you interested in this? Do you want to watch these?" Well, sure. I mean, you want to watch the whole thing? There's like 3 or 4 seasons. Okay, fine. Yeah. So next thing you know, he co-ops my shows. So he is now part and parcel in with the whole process of things. Well, during the holidayness of things, Hallmark had a add-on, because we don't have cable. We just have the streaming things. Hallmark has the option you can get the streaming of the channel. Nope. You can get the Hallmark add-on with your Amazon Prime videos. And so they had it for a special price for 2 months, and I went, sure, we'll go get it. I'm kind of in the mood. I want it back. At this point, I have more TV that I can even think about because of all the specials, and it's all going to cost me less than $20. Like, oh my God, for the next year. It's just outrageously insane, the Black Friday deals that they had this year. So I went ahead and picked that up. And again, starting over with watching When Calls the Heart. Guess what? That's what we're now watching. Because he decided, these very fine, detailed, thin. There's not a lot to the image. The outline is very, very thin. They are difficult to stamp on sometimes, to pick up the image, as well as the fact that I'm stamping on paper, which is most of the time difficult to get the images. You have to be really quick in the transfer of it. So let's see if we can do it sliding this way, because sometimes it's the angle of the image that you are trying to stamp and the direction you are scraping in. So yes, he has come in. I was watching When Calls the Heart, and he went, "Oh, that's okay. You don't have to." And he started asking questions. I'm like going, I'm just going to rewind this. I haven't gotten that very far into the episode. Yeah. And so that's what we're watching, is When Calls the Heart. I think we're now on season 3 that we've gotten up to. And then we finished off the first part of Virgin River earlier this year, but I gotta clean that off. It had the last 2 episodes, wasn't going to be available until now. So it's now back. So, and everything else is on hold, waiting to return. I didn't sign up for the Paramount one because I would mostly just want to see, where is it? It's there. Is this row? Had to figure out how to line it up. Okay. We're mostly interested in all the Star Trek stuff, and I've already watched it multiple times, again and again and again. And I'm waiting for Discovery to come back for its final season. And it's going to be a while before the new one comes back with, what's it called? Strange Worlds. Strange New Worlds. That one is going to take a few minutes. See, doing it this way, it didn't want to pick up, but doing it that way, it did. So that's the beauty of changing the direction of when you're working on a stamp. If it's not working, clean it really good, try a different polish, try a different scraper, try a different stamper, try a different direction. It's depends on the image, which option you use first. Oh no, we need to get that image again, because that one didn't pick up very well. So with where Strange New Worlds left off at on the cliffhanger, that was the end of what they had filmed, and then the strike in Hollywood between all the different agencies over the unions and whatnot, those delayed everything by 9 months, give or take. So we now have to wait probably another 6 months. I know that in an article I was reading with the people behind Strange New Worlds said they had everything ready to go, that what they had worked on up until that point, that they had to put everything on hold, and as soon as the strike was over, they would be back to filming. So hopefully we're going to go that way. Nope, waited too long. Oh well, I'm going to show you that image. Where's my other light? So that is how that one's stamped for the last part, and then here's how the other one's stamped. And this is super cute. Would have been great for Thanksgiving if I had been faster on the spot of things, of sharing this one in time for people to get it, to do your choice of manis before the holiday. But as I said in the preview, maybe now you can get it for Christmas, if that's something that you follow along with. Sorry. There is a message that just came through for Hubster, so hold please. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I'm not getting the light today to shine where it needs to be. But I am getting polish. No. Princessa decided she wanted to have a Cujo moment. And this is Batty, in case I didn't. And I don't have the numbers for it. I keep thinking one of these days I'll go look it up so I can write it down, and then I forget when I'm there because, well, you know, you see stuff and it's like being a kid in the candy store. You can layer things on it. This one would be cool to do the reverse stamping on, which I will come back and do because we're already long enough. We're almost at an hour at this point. And I really haven't done that much for you to watch, to be entertained. Yeah, that shade didn't show up very well. So, Doom for this is not, it's a good fill-in for reverse stamping, but it's not a good stamping polish for the fine lines that these images are. You need something that is more of a bigger color. Not sure what words to use for that. Bolder color. There, that's what we're talking about. A bolder color. B-O-L-D. Well, that did look good, though, being underneath, it gives it a shimmer, and we used Fireside. So that actually made a nice little change. I don't know if my little light... The little light is helping on that. No, I'm gonna have to use this one. I've made more of a mess everywhere else than on my nails. We saved it! And using a stiffer... Did I get it? No. Well, I was just going to say using a stiffer scraper card might also help. Well, that was the wrong button to push. So that you can do a bouquet of kitchen utensils instead of a bouquet of flowers. There's all kinds of fun, and as I said, I've been at this an hour having you guys watch paint dry. Not very entertaining. I will come back and do a part 2 and on another day because I have other plates to showcase and share. And after I have had an opportunity to play with this one a lot, I'll come back and show some art designs and do some reverse stamping with that because like the Christmas lights you can get that you can order that look like chili peppers, but they're actual ornaments for your tree or your window or something of that. You could do these in a lot of different colors all over your nails and in reverse stamping. So there's like so many things firing off in my head of the possibilities of just this one image. It was worth getting the plate for. So please be kind. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for joining me on this crazy, wacky art journey and all my interruptions between my family with the hubster and the dog and the craziness and the messes. And hey, this is real life. This is what stamping is like. It's not all those pretty ones that people sit there and go, oh, look what you can get and see. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Yeah, I know a lot of them show you how they do it, but either that's their job, or they've been doing this for a very long time, or they can draw. And, well, like me, I can't. I mean, the hangman that you do for that game of hangman, that's pretty much my art skill of freehand drawing anything. So this is why I like the images, because it allows me to be able to be a lot more creative and do the things I'd like to do without having the art talent to. I was the art teacher assistant because she looked at my drawing and went, you can help me in the classroom, because there was no hope. Please be kind. Remember, there are those who are subscribed to the club or Misery Loves Company mentality, and some don't even realize that they are. I know I have a lot of people that I was in one form or another related to or around who didn't even understand they were part of that club. And habits are not easy to adjust. There's a way you can, but it takes work. And I'm in that self-recovery of being the Misery Loves Company or looking for company. I don't want to be in that club anymore. And for those of you who are not, or who are also recovering, try to help those who don't know that they are. Be kind, be empathetic, be understanding to the best of your ability. And let's, change what we can change. And, the Serenity Prayer says to give me the patience and the strength to know what I can and what I can't. So just be kind, because the world needs more kindness. Because there's a whole lot of people out there that they're going through something horrible and they don't know how to deal with it any other way. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed this hot mess. Come back for more. We'll have lots of others, and I promise next time I'll be better organized and have more fun for you to enjoy watching me do. See you next time. Bye.